Welcome back, everyone, with episode 2 of the unidentified corn planter video series. Last episode, we got the cans put on the distributors. Went ahead and put those back on, so they're looking good. They're ready to rock. Next, I'm going to tackle the tongue. I noticed there's a couple of pieces that were broken that need to be fixed, and the tongue itself. I'm kind of racing to beat dark because I just got off work and there's not much time between then and dark. So I went ahead and just took it off real quick and decided to go ahead and film now that I got it apart. I'm going to take it on into the shop and disassemble it a little bit more and get this piece here, which you can see it's cracked. It's got a break in it somewhere. I remember I saw it was broken. I don't remember. It might have been on the seat bracket. So I'll probably go ahead and take that off as well. But we'll go ahead and get this here cleaned up, get a new piece of wood to make a new drawbar. This one won't go back to be horse-drawn since I don't really have any horses that are able to pull implements, at least none that I trust. So this will be getting pulled by a tractor, but it'll be cool nonetheless. Still an old piece of equipment going back to work. So go ahead and carry this up to the shop and start tearing this apart. Well, I got a new piece of lumber to replace the tongue from the lumber yard, and so I got to take all this stuff here off and get it ready so I can use this as a template for the new one. But first, Dad's got the furnace fired up to do some cast iron welding, and so the broken seat bracket, I'm going to clean it up and get it ready so that way he can cast iron weld it. metal hardware has been taken off of what's left of the wooden tongue. I do know I need this hole here, this one here on top, these two here, and then this slot. And there should be one more right through there where that arm pivots. But this right here, I don't really need because that is horse-drawn stuff, and I don't plan on ever pulling this with horses. But that is what we're gonna use as a template. I'm gonna go grab the new post and bring it in, and we'll start laying it out. Well, today is January, 22nd, and they're calling for a lot of snow and just bitter cold. So I've kind of been thrashing, trying to get the tongue onto the planter. I got it mostly on, just waiting on the seat bracket, which Dad just said he got it finished up. And that's what I'm waiting on to drill this final hole. But everything so far is fitting up very nicely. I use the old tongue as a template, so I'm not just flying on this one. But so far, everything's fitting up very nicely. So let me go grab that seat bracket and I'll start putting it on. Well, and just like that, we got the new tongue on. Everything is bolted back up and tight. Sorry I wasn't able to film it. I was running out of daylight, and with this weather coming, I got to get back home and so I can help my wife start winterizing everything and make sure we don't lose our water. But only thing that's really left to do is to put the pieces of metal. That way I can drop a pin into a hitch on a tractor and order in the chain that will run the distributors. I have some found, I just need to get it ordered, which hopefully will be here in the next day or two. I'll get it ordered. But until then, oh, almost forgot, the seed box lids. I have something in store. Hopefully they'll be done soon-ish. I don't know how long that's going to take, but it'll be awesome to share it with you whenever they're done. But all in all, I'm going to try to shove this in the shop so that way it's out of the weather whenever this snow and ice comes. But all right, we'll pick back up when everything starts to thaw back out. Sassy, what do you think about the snow? You're not about it, are you? Miss Kitty, what do you think about the winter? Yeah, she's not about it either. Yeah. Well, as y'all can tell, the winter weather has brought an end to this video. So far, we've gotten probably about 3 to 4 inches of snow so far, with probably another 4 to 5 inches still coming. There's another wave of snow that's supposed to hit sometime this evening, and today is being Saturday. You'll see this Monday morning. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload another video next week, just because of weather putting a damper just on everything. Hopefully I'll get the chain ordered for the planter and be able to get that tested so I can actually put some seed in the planter and see just the seeding rate, my spacing, so I can start tuning that before it's ready to go. Just looking at my calendar, sometime in the middle of February, I plan on having the cornfield plowed, starting getting that ground worked up and ready. And it looks like we're expected to plant sometime late March, early April, depending on the weather. I'm to keep an eye on that. And to do anything else coming up here, let me just look. Nothing quite yet Nothing's getting real important yet, but we'll see. Make sure you follow the Facebook page if you aren't already. I'll leave a link down below if you want to follow our Facebook page. I try to post kind of what's going on and what I'm currently doing without having a big enough video to go here on YouTube. But so if you want to give that a follow and kind of keep track of what I'm doing, please go ahead and do so. But other than that, anybody else who's dealing with this winter weather, hope you all stay safe and warm. And I'd like to thank you for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next video.